Hello everybody, this is Money Mom again. I'm going to post this video Thursday morning, and I wanted to tell you the random facts about me. I just have 14 I'm going to tell you, so I'm going to run through it quick, okay? Some things you might not know, and I thought it might be a little fun video, and I'd love to learn more about you as well. By the way, after the last cooking video, which was just a few minutes ago, I asked my husband if he would try the brownie, and he said, "Oh, do I have to put that thing in my mouth?" I said, "Yes, you have to try it." And I asked him what it tasted like. Al, what did you say? He's still alive.
It's different. It wasn't honestly, when I hear stevia and stuff like that, I'm not a big fan of artificial sugar, and I'm not, and the black bean thing was kind of thick, but actually it didn't taste that bad compared to it tasted different from a brownie. It had a little bit, the piece I had a little bit of a dry texture to it.
Yeah.
But
and I did put coconut oil in there.
It's passable as brownie.
Great. Would you go pass them out to the neighbors and tell them you made them?
I could see maybe having one with a cup of coffee or
Wonderful.
something.
Wonderful. You'll be having one each day this week with a cup of coffee. He said it had an aftertaste. Oh, you love his laugh.
But it does have kind of that stevia aftertaste after a while, although it's not as strong as most things I've tasted.
Let's put it this way. If I had to grade things, if I were to grade it, because I taught school for several years, which I'm just about to get onto my random facts, if I had to grade this, I would give it a D+. Okay? A D+. And so I give things that I make a grade, and I would give it a D+, definitely.
I think I give it more of a C.
Okay.
It doesn't have as... What I don't like about the artificial sugar is it usually has a strong and persistent aftertaste.
That's what this has.
This isn't, to me, quite as strong and persistent, but it
has chunks of black beans because I didn't mix it well.
Yeah, the chunk of black beans, I think, is probably the kicker.
How many of you don't want me to cook for you? Probably all of you are raising your hands. Now let me get to the random facts. Thank you for your patience of listening to my wonderful husband. Okay, random facts about me. I'm 52 years old, and I was born in March of '65. I grew up in the Twin Cities of Minnesota, St. Paul, Minneapolis area, so I'm from Minnesota. I was adopted when I was a baby. Okay, I was 6 weeks old, and I was adopted by my parents. And I do have a younger sister who was adopted, so we're not biologically related. She still lives in Minnesota. As you already know, I love everything I Love Lucy. I have the entire I Love Lucy collection of all of the I Love Lucy TV shows, The Lucy Show, and Here's Lucy. And one of the things I love to do if I ever kind of am tired and I need a break, I might go watch one episode of any of those programs. And I kind of go in order, and it might take me a whole year to go through them again. But I usually watch all of them once a year again because I love those shows, and I love anything Lucille Ball. I love yoga. That's my favorite exercise. I really enjoy it, and I'm not saying I'm great at it, but everyone has their own practice, and it's one of my favorite things. I love going to yoga festivals, and I just adore yoga. Number 4, I love to bake. The bean brownies, I'm just going to stick to my full-fat stuff because whenever I try to use stuff with applesauce, stevia, thing like that, it just doesn't taste like my homemade stuff that is made from scratch, and I'm going to stick to what I know. I've learned that lesson. Okay, number 5, I'm really shy and quiet. Just kidding. Anyway, I've never met a stranger. I will talk to anyone, and if you're ever out in public with me and you're afraid to find out information about something or have a question or you don't want to go up and ask somebody something, ask me and I will find it out. Number 6, I love, or maybe, I don't know if I'm on 5 or 6, I'll just go through. I love anything medieval. I love everything medieval, like Scarborough Fair type stuff, and, you know, King Arthur, you know, all of that kind of stuff. My husband and I were in a group for a while before we had our daughter called the Society for Creative Anachronism, and we would dress up in medieval clothing and reenact history, and it was just really fun. I just loved it. Okay, I met my hubby through a pen pal club before internet. We got married in '94. We started being pen pals, I think, in '92, and we wrote letters, and then he came down to visit, and then that was history. But that was kind of when internet was coming out, but we weren't on the internet yet in '92. I already told you I grew up in Minnesota. I live in Dallas, Texas now, and I've lived here since 1988. I've had 3 careers. I do have a bachelor's degree. I graduated University of Wisconsin, River Falls, and the 3 careers I've had is I taught school, pre-kindergarten and kindergarten, and then I also worked with behavioral adjustment students. I did sales for a while, and now I've been a project manager for the last 19 and a half years for mystery shopping. I adore my friends. My friends are my family, and I love my friends dearly. I am spoiled rotten by them. I have like 11 girlfriends, and I cannot say enough wonderful things about them. They're all fantastic, and I love them very much, and they love me, and we spoil each other. I love almost all foods. What a surprise! But seriously, I'll try any kind of food, and I'm not a picky eater. I'm a very adventurous eater. I know this is weird. I collect lip balm. I put lip balms on my lips all day. I can never have enough of them, and I love it. I put down my voice carries. When I used to do product demos, this won't surprise you, I would be in the back of the store passing out Adele's Gourmet Sausage, and like a friend or somebody that might know me comes in the store, because for some reason you live in a big town, you know everybody. I don't even know why, but they say it's a small world. Somebody would come in the store and they'd say, "Oh, I hear Dawn." I've had so many customers think that I was on the intercom calling them back to try samples, but it was just my voice carrying throughout the store. So my voice really carries, and sometimes that is good, but sometimes it's not so good, especially when you're in the library. And I'm married, as you know, and I've been married to my husband for 24 years. We got married in September of '94, and we have one 19-year-old daughter, and her name is Caroline. So those are just some random facts about me. As you can tell, I love life, I love people, I like to be positive, upbeat. It doesn't matter who you are, I feel like hugging everyone. If somebody would go with me, I would hold up a free hug sign and give everyone hugs and homemade cookies if I had the time to do that and could do that all day. That would be fun for me. So I'd love to know anything you want to share about yourself. And later on tonight, I will do a video on what I learned from my parents about money. And both my parents had a different view, so it'll be really interesting. And so I'll talk to you guys later. I love you so much, and I appreciate you listening. Bye.